Today I'm super excited because I get to brush upon a topic that I'm also super passionate about. I pretty much just talk about Moldavite. I do have other interests, and in this video it's still about Moldavite, but I get to scratch the surface or just kind of brush up against some other topics that I find pretty exciting, and that is that of Starseeds and Lightworkers. So, if you've clicked this video, there's A or B for you here. Let me just kind of lay this out. This is how my brain is working right now. So you either A, have clicked this video because you're familiar with what a Lightworker and a Starseed are, and you're also interested in Moldavite, and so that's why you're here. You identify, you resonate with that. Or B, you have no idea what I mean by Starseed slash Lightworker, and you just like Moldavite, or you have no idea about either of those things and you just click this video for whatever. So obviously feel free to watch if that's the case with you. I do recommend, if you fall into category B of somebody who doesn't know what a Lightworker or Starseed are, I recommend that you go and you check out other people's videos on that, maybe do a little bit of research, because that'll give you a little bit more basis for this. I am going to isolate my conviction upon Moldavite and not go too far into the Starseed Lightworker stuff. Maybe a future time on this channel. So, all of that being said, you are a Starseed or you are a Lightworker, you're both, whatever. You feel that resonates with you, and you're here for a purpose. You are here to carry out a duty that you signed yourself up for, and it's important and it's powerful, and you're here for the reason of spreading that to other people in whichever way you identify with, because there are a lot of different aspects of being that and identifying with that. So if that is you, I'm here to tell you that you would be ridiculous to not incorporate Moldavite into your toolbox, okay? And I'm gonna hop right into it now with why. So number one is homesickness. So my entire life, even when I was younger, because I do identify with this, it does resonate with me, I guess is a better way to put it. Ever since I was young, I've always felt kind of lost, out of place, like I don't belong, like all these other things that you see in movies or family portraits, and you see everybody feeling like they're home. I never had that, and I always felt like there was something wrong with me. And later on in life, it would lead to certain psychiatric diagnoses, and oh, he's this, or oh, he needs that. No. Again, I'm not going to get too far into it. There's a lot of other people's videos about this, really cool stuff. But now I know that I am here as a Lightworker, and I know that I'm a Starseed, and it's just something that you know inside of you. And so I've always felt that homesickness, and so I really identify with that aspect of it. Moldavite is truly, truly beautiful in this case because it's got those alien vibes to it. So it's pretty tough to be here on this planet right now. And I signed up for it, and you signed up for it because we knew it was going to be difficult. We knew in that state of consciousness, we knew what this was going to be, and we still came here, and that is so awesome and so passionate. But it still can be really tough. You know, it really can be, to be somewhere that is not really resonant with who you really are. And you're here to help raise the vibration of other people and even the earth itself. And that can be a difficult challenge, because when you're resonating at this different level, and again, I mentioned this a lot in my videos, this is not a looking down upon everything that's everyone else as being lower. It's not like that. You're just resonating at a different level. It's just different. That's all it is. So you just got to make sure to remember that, because you don't want to add too much separation in there, because that's not the right way to go about it. There is no right and wrong, but just hopefully you get what I mean. Again, check out other people's videos. I'll probably say that a few times. I'm more the Moldavite guy. So because we're here for that purpose, but it also, we're kind of in a sense walking on this alien planet. To have this alien energy that we can help resonate with and can help bring us to its level, it not only enables us to be more effective at the work that we came here to do, but it enables us to feel at home while doing it. And I know so many other people that I see in them, the Starseed Lightworker, you could see it, you could feel the pain. And I think there's a reason that a lot of us have gone through harder things earlier on in life, is to help break us through that shell. Again, we chose for those experiences because we needed to be the ones here to help others along the way as the vibration of everything around us raises and we move more closer into the fifth dimensional reality. So that's number one. Moldavite is really great at helping you feel at home. And an example that I'll give of that, just to kind of bring it on home, because I'm all about personal examples on this channel, it helps me to explain. A lot of it has to do with when a certain situation happens, or you see a commercial about this couple that's just in love, or all these earthly things that are happening that you don't really relate to, it can be painful. It can strike you. You can feel like you're missing out. Now, Moldavite, when you have it and its vibration is here and you're raising up to it, I've talked about this in other videos, the energy of things that are a little bit different of a vibration, they don't really affect you as much anymore because you can see them for what they truly are, and you become more one with who you really are consciousness level wise, and you're able to dissolve the ego being that you maneuver reality with. And that's why it helps with homesickness. I hope that I didn't get too esoteric there and you maybe were able to pull a little something out of that. So number two is really important, and it's that you did come here for a purpose. You are here for a reason. You made this choice. You chose for all of these things that have happened to you to happen. You chose to be here right now. So you need to be here. The way society and the world is right now is it's a lot of hiding from feelings, thoughts, emotions, and consciousness itself, especially in the Western world that maybe most of you that are watching are in, as well as I am in. It's just everything is constantly, all these commercials and advertisements in our smartphones, and I'm not trying to be that guy that's like, society. If you've ever seen the movie Into the Wild, that's what he does. So that's what I was channeling there. Society! He's like kind of pushing it away. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm not trying to push it away, because we did choose to be here, so we need to be here. We need to be present in it. The goal is not to hide and escape from it, because then what was the point of you coming here in the first place? You know, I'm not going to get all into like reincarnation and energy and things like that. That's your own beliefs and your own things to look into outside of this video. I personally feel like I would just come back again, so I might as well do it right this time. And because I might as well just do it right this time, and that's the way I feel about it, Moldavite is a really powerful stone, because I can sometimes personally, again as my own example, find myself falling into a specific train of thought, a specific formation of habits that I do. And that can be things like, you know, you go to work and you just drudge on, and then you come home and you eat a bunch of fatty foods and you watch your Netflix shows, and then you go to bed and you sleep in really late, and then you wake up and you do this distraction and you do this distraction. You're really never giving time to yourself. And there's a reason why people are always constantly going on their phones, constantly trying to talk to other friends, trying to set things up. Everybody's afraid to be alone, to confront who they really are, because it's hard, because we've been building so long this foundation upon things that aren't real to our structure. And so when we do finally have those chances to be alone, we can feel that discomfort and uncomfortableness. And that's why people, you don't want to be alone. Most people can't stand it. Most people can't stand to sit alone away from other people to meditate, or even just be alone for 20 or 30 minutes. It's a really difficult thing to do. And I really resonate with that. I had a hard time for a while, and especially Lightworkers and Starseeds are going to relate and identify with having had a hard time, or are going through a hard time. Maybe you're resonating with something that's similar to having the dark night of the soul. So the reason why Moldavite is such a powerful tool here is because it's not going to let you lay down and let everything pass you by. It's not going to let you fit your puzzle piece into the other pieces that everyone has set up for you to fall in line like everybody else. It's not going to let you. It's going to make you incredibly uncomfortable doing the things that you were told that you're supposed to do in life, the way that you're supposed to be. You know that you're here for a reason, to raise the vibration and do what you're meant to do. And everybody might be telling you otherwise. And maybe it's not a specific person, it's the way that the world works. It can be hard to be this when the world is structured around this, because then it's like everything is constantly rubbing against you in the wrong way. So Moldavite is really powerful because instead of flipping the switch and deciding, this is too hard, I'm going to come live over here and just screw it, I'm just going to be like everybody else or do this or that, because that is the tendency for people as human. It's human nature. We are in this human form, so therefore we are experiencing this human nature. That's what happens to us. That's what we do, and it's okay. I forgive you. I've forgiven myself. That's what I really mean. But if it weren't for Moldavite, I would have kept distracting myself from my real mission, from the truth of why I'm here. And so to just kind of put it in layman's terms, Moldavite is something you need to have as a light worker and as a starseed. It's something that will help you to feel less homesick, while at the same time reminding you of who you really are while you are here. Because you can't forget, guys. Don't forget, we're here. We're going to come together. The vibration is raising. I can feel it every day. I know that you guys feel it too. I've seen so many other people's videos talking about similar stuff, and it's so beautiful. And I just know, I can see it in my mind's eye. We're all going to be together soon, and our mission is happening successfully every single second. We're progressing forwards, guys. Don't lose hope. Don't lose sight. Keep fighting. We're getting there. Get yourself some Moldavite. Best thing I ever did for my Starseed Lightworker self was get some Moldavite.